Thank you all for joining me and welcome back to Icarus. So we're going to continue building up. I've got a load of stone bricks and stuff like that sorted out. So I'm just waiting for this storm to finish so we can go up here and just check it out. There we go. So we're finally up the top here. We can start building this up. Now there's still a few things I want to finish at the bottom, but we're going to have to wait for that. I just had a look actually to see whether I've actually got any seeds on me, any flower seeds, because I would like to put some flowers around somewhere. Not too many, just in certain places. I think that would be cool. So let's have a look at what we're going to need, how many we're going to need here. So I'm just thinking about the windows as well and how we're going to do that. Now we probably will have a wall going here. I'm not sure whether I was going to do this just one high here. I might do it too high as well and then add one high. So I might do it too high as well. The problem is the windows will be fine actually because they can come up from here. So although I might do a flat window on this one, just going up there rather than like this. So yeah, I haven't decided yet. And then obviously we're going to need kind of like a water, divide the two rooms up here and then sort that out. Oh, okay, so let's have a look at what we are going to need. Well, we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I just want to craft it as we go along rather than so that I'm not doing too many. So we are going to need, where are we? 12 of these, I believe. Let's get that sorted. Get those done. So yeah, I like to craft it as I go along, so I'm not doing too many. Although it doesn't matter so much with the stone bricks, I guess, but it does with the clay brick. We might use the clay brick again for the walls on this side here. So going along here, I might do it similar to what I've done here because it's actually quite a big, nice space that we've got there. So yeah, why not? So I might do that as well, which means we're going to need some more clay stuff. Right, let's grab that. Let's place those in. I've counted that correctly. So obviously we want to do these corner bits here. I say, why wouldn't that go in? I'm going to put it that way. That one. Hold on a minute. What's going on here? What have I done? Oh, I completely got that in the wrong way. It's that one. And I completely did it the wrong way. It's because I'm doing it the wrong way around. So, yeah. Okay. Here's what it is. Right, there we go. We've got that right finally. So it's probably best just to do it this way. I can see better that way. I want that there. That one, which is that one there. I'm just going to get all these corner bits done first. We are going to need some pieces there as well. We've got those all ready to go. Okay. Now I am going to have to work out the windows as well, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, well, I can get those done as well. Okay, so those bits done. We are going to need the bits here, but I might just... Hold on a minute. Yeah, because they're going to have to go kind of like on there. So I might just have to get, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those done there. Make it a little bit easier for us to connect it up. Wrong one. Yeah, let's just use that. Okay, let's just grab those. Come on. Thank you. Obviously, we've got to keep this cupboard ready for any storms or anything like that, so... Place that in there. It just makes it easier just to place those bits there. Go. Okay, and now we can go ahead and place these in here. We're going to need the inverted ones. Actually, I'll just do it. Side first. There we go. So we need to put that in there. One's in. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. There we go. Actually, I should be able to do it from this side. Actually, thinking about it. Yeah, look, we can actually do it from that side because we're just connecting to there, aren't we? So there we go. There we go. Right. Okay. So let's have a look at this. So we've got the window here. It's kind of like a double window, isn't it? So it's a double window. So we are going to need the windows there. Let me just get my hammer out a second. To this side. So those there. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because the window's been there. Oh, hold on a minute. It's kind of not going to work out the way I thought because of the way... Yeah, the window might have to go slightly over that way, thinking about it, because it's actually going in, isn't it? So that's the only downside. So we might have to... Yeah, so we'll have to do it like that then. That kind of... Oh, I like the way that looks, look. Just looking into there. Like I said, I want to get some plants and that sorted out. So what I'll do, we'll do... It'll still be 3, so we'll have 1 there, then that, and then 2, 3. So we're just bringing it in 1, because that's kind of how it's working. We'll bring it in 1. Right, I'll tell you what, let's just... I'm not 100% sure on this now. So we need 6 for that, don't we? I'll do 12. And then we'll just have a look at this. If we just sort of set it up and have a look at it, because if I do too high, then I might have to bring it in 1 more. Or I might have to just do a single window. So we'll just have to see how this goes. Okay. Alright, let's just so 2 that side and then 1 that side. Right, let's have a look at this a minute. See, that is that's like 2 across in it, and then that's there, and then that's 2 across. That's actually 3 across, then 2 across. So I might have to put 1 there and then have it here. Sort of like that. I still have a double window on that one, but then I think when we go a bit further up, if we're going to have windows, we'll just have to do a single window rather than a 2 wide window. So I think that'll be the best bet. So I think it's going to have to go like that. Just kind of there, because as we're going up like that, I think that's probably going to be the better bet, to be honest with you, there. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's more central there. Okay, yeah, that's actually fine. So if we take this one out, put that one in there. And then we've got those 2 there. Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me to do it that way. It kind of makes sense to me to do it that way. Now, am I going to do it so it's flat, or shall I do it the same as this? I do like these windows, the way they pop out like that. In fact, I might do it like the windows that we've got now and do it too high. Or just have it 1 high. But then we're going to have the actual kind of gable thing going in with the roof. So that would actually... Right, you know what? I'm going to try it with the flat first. But before we do that, I'm going to sort out this side first and see how many we're going to need for this. Because obviously it's going to be the same. We're going to need to make sure... Well, actually, This one's pretty central here, isn't it? So it's basically going to be in the same place. Right, okay, so let's have a look at that then. So that's basically going to be the same place in it because of where it's actually located. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. That's 24 more just to do that side. Hopefully we've got enough for that. 4. Okay, we can get the 24 done there. Let's have a drink of water. Might as well eat that carrot. I can't remember why I've got those carrots on me, but never mind. Okay, and then I've also sorted out and started getting some refined wood because we are going to replace these with refined wood. But obviously what we could do, as long as there's no storm, we can sort of switch them over so we could put those at the top while we're actually doing the refined wood. So yeah, although we won't need, well yeah, we would need 88 refined wood, won't we? But we won't use as many of the actual flooring. So we will have some left over. There we go. Okay. So we need to make sure we've got the 2 here. 1 there. No, that'll be where the window is. Okay, that's that side done. Okay, that's kind of that done. Now, I'm thinking that I might do this too high, actually, and I might do the gable thing, thinking about it. Mainly because as we go a bit further, it's going to get smaller, so then we'll do the one high one. So I think I might actually do this too high. So yeah, I'm very I kind of do like these, though. I really do like those. I think they really stand out really nicely. I think they look really, really good like that. But obviously it's personal opinion, of course, obviously personal preference and stuff like that. But and then as we go a bit higher up, I can do the flatter windows at the top. It'd be like an attic kind of, I guess, although the attic windows would usually stick out on a house, wouldn't they? But not to worry, I mean, it's a pyramid, obviously. So yeah, so did I go too high? The thing is, though, if I go too high, I'd have to change it again. I would have to, or would I need to change it again? Sorry, I'm trying to work this out now. Because then obviously we'd need the gable thing first if we were actually going to go higher. I mean, obviously because of the roof in the way, I'd want the roof in, of course. Or I could do a singular one and have the, like, still have the peak roof, but then I won't be able to have it connected like we've got these here, so I wouldn't be able to get a piece in here to connect this up and there'll be a gap, so that wouldn't work. It's kind of, for it to work like that, it's got to be too wide for us to actually get that same window in the way we've got it there. Say if we went too high, let me just we haven't got a window. If we went too high and then we decided to put walls in, it would make it really, really small, though, wouldn't it? It would make it really, really small. But I'm just thinking of how many floors we're going to need and how many more floors there is going to be. Right, do you know what? I'm going to go too high. I'm going to go too high on this, I think. And sort out the windows and stuff like that and do it that way. And have it the same as what we've got there. And then the following floors at the top will be the glass ones. And then there's something I'm going to do at the top as well. And they will probably be singular windows rather than too wide. So I think I'm going to do it like that, actually. Yeah, I think we are going to do it like that. But I need to work out where the walls are going to be. We could technically have it a little bit smaller, I guess. Let me just check here. So it'll be, well, 1, 2, so it's 4 across, isn't it? Going across there. So it's basically that 1, 2, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's from here where the wall will be going across there. And then, yeah, that's not going to work. Do I really need a wall? Right, just give me a second. Let me just think about this. Okay, so what I've decided to do is we're just going to go 1 high and then have the windows here. That way, if we do, because we will probably need a wall, which means we'd only have I need a wall going across around here, and that might help with the stability, I guess, as well. At the moment, we're able to do this at the moment, so I think that might be our better bet to do it that way. But then when we go a bit further up, we could have it as like one big room, I guess. And maybe go, and then just kind of, we'll see when we get to the next floor. But yeah, I think we'll just go 1 high here, which means we're not going to be able to have the same lights as what we've got downstairs. We can use the wall lights though, so we will need a wall going around, unfortunately. So even if we wanted to have the look of the actual pyramid from the inside, it probably wouldn't work unless we had it too high. And yeah, you get the idea anyway. So we're going to have the window the same as this, because I do like these. And they do work really, really well. So what I'm going to do is we're going to need some windows to sort out. So we're going to need, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're going to need 12 glass reinforced. What am I going back over there for? 12 reinforced glass windows. So I'm not sure whether are we going to have enough stuff for that. 12 reinforced glass windows. Let's have a look. 12. Let's see what we need for that. The reinforced is the bottom one here. 12 of these. So we're going to need 180. 6. We're going to need another 50 of the epoxy, 180 glass, and another 18 of the steel. Don't think we're going to have enough glass. I don't think we've got enough epoxy actually. Let's grab the glass. Have we actually got any glass or anything in here? No. Right, I'm going to have to sort that out. But what we could do is, I think we're going to need 12 of these as well, which is, we're going to need to sort out some of these as well here. Was it those we did it with? One minute. Yeah, what am I thinking? It was stone brick, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, it was stone brick. Why did I think that was clay brick for some reason? I don't know why. I thought that was clay brick. It's stone brick. Okay. So we are going to need 12 of those. So we could try and get those done. Maybe get the... Let's see how much glass we've got, actually. Because... although I am going to need some more epoxy anyway, so I am going to need to sort out that. Although I need to go out and get some wood. I'll have to do that for next time. So we haven't got enough epoxy. See how much glass we've got here. Oh, we haven't got any glass whatsoever. Wow, okay. So we're going to need what? Let's just do that. I'm going to have to go out and get some resources after this video. So let's just sort that out. Put one in each of those. I forgot about doing the glass. I was just thinking of doing, you know, the other stuff. What we're going to need for the... so if we did 12 of those, we have enough. No, because we still need epoxy. No, because we still need epoxy for that. Yeah, okay. Never mind. We will sort that out afterwards. Right, let's go for a drink. Okay, so let's sort out these then. So we need... I think I know why I was thinking of these, because we're going to be doing the walls like that, aren't we? So we're going to have those going across. I'll probably want to get those done first, soon, before we do the flooring. So we are going to need 12 of these. Have we got enough? Ah, no, we haven't. Right, okay, not a problem. Not a problem. It shouldn't be a problem anyway. Okay, maybe it is a problem. Okay, so we're going to have to come back to this then. So we'll just leave it here then. We've at least got some of this done. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was, yeah, I thought I had everything already. Obviously, we needed a little bit more. And obviously, it took me a while to decide on what we actually wanted to do. Let me just put my light on here. So, yeah, so I think next time we'll sort the windows out. Now, it's obviously it's going to be a bit weird because we're going to have the gable going up here, but we're only having a single floor here. And yeah, and then hopefully as we go a bit further up, we can see whether we're actually going to need any more beams or anything like that for it to stand up. But like I say, we are going to have a wall going around here, which will eventually be an interior wall going around. Anyway, guys, I am going to call it here. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.